Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go to Des Moines, Iowa, where I'm just going to read the headline, Jeff. This is my favorite headline. Des Moines teen injured after accidentally shooting himself in the leg while at a hospital.
Nice. No better place.
Police were called to Broadlawns Medical Center shortly after 11:30 a.m. Tuesday for a report of a shooting incident. I think this was not yesterday. It was the week before. Preliminary investigation found that a woman brought a handgun into the hospital while at the facility, scheduled for an appointment. She left her purse with her 14-year-old son. The teen accessed the gun while alone in the room and accidentally fired it, striking himself in the leg. So, I didn't read the whole story. This is way less funny than I thought it was. But anyway, this is like really bad gun owner behavior.
Yeah, so don't carry your guns in your purses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can, but like the purse never leaves you. Ever.
Well, most of the times I've seen someone carrying in their purse, they rarely have a holster on it. So
yeah, there's that too. Anyway, there's no evidence that he intended to harm anyone. An investigation is ongoing. Hospital staff then moved him to the emergency room and also secured the firearm. So, yeah, keep your guns locked up. Yeah, could you tell I didn't read the whole story? I just read like the first two paragraphs and the headline. I'm like, this is awesome. Oh, wait. Dumb mom left it with 14-year-old. Okay. Although people really shouldn't be trusted with even automobiles. I mean, I almost died because a semi driver almost ran us off the road. I have not had a day off work since my vacation ended because it's been snowing like it hasn't snowed in 2 years where I live. Oh, wait, it didn't snow for 2 years, basically. So we're getting paid back right now. It's going to snow more tomorrow. Actually, there's a winter storm watch. There's like freezing rain in the forecast for the afternoon tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All those knuckleheads driving around on 229. It's going to be fucking great. Luckily, that's not our area. But anyway, enough about me and working. You have a thing in here. A cop shoots own hand, but the video's gone. What is this video, Jeff?
yeah, so someone posted to our Reddit r/NAS a video of from 2015 apparently. So the That's Insane subreddit, apparently they don't do violence, so they removed it, which that's weird because that's insane. So the video, essentially the cop walks up to standard gun counter and is talking with the gun shop employee. Gun shop employee reaches in, grabs gun, hands it to cop. Cop finger fucks it for a while, and if I remember correctly, he actually racks it. So I think the magazine was loaded. I'm not 100% sure, but he basically puts his hand in front of the barrel, pulls trigger, shoots himself in finger or hand. So kind of a reminder, always check everything.
Yeah.
If Andy hands me a gun at a USPSA match, I'm still going to move that slide back enough that I can see what's up. I'm going to make sure the mag well's empty. Like, just like if I hand him a gun, I'm not going to be offended if he takes it, checks it.
Well,
okay,
the
cool.
first thing you're going to do is DQ me.
Me.
I just wanted to be that guy. That's all. Hello? Oh, I thought I lost you. Or were you just irritated?
Sorry. No.
You got really quiet. I'm like, did I offend him? That was a really dumb joke.
No, my coaches just texted me that my bag system sheared off some bolts, so I'm gonna have to pay Owen in some beers.
Oh, you got some bad news just now. That's what happened.
Yes. Like,
the timing of that was so weird. I'm like, what did I say that made Jeff mad? He's not talking.
I'll send you the picture I just got. Yeah, no, I'm just like, ruh-roh. I mean, that's not good. And I don't know how to fix those problems. So, and I've already texted you, but I need assistance. I'm calling out to you in multiple ways.
My phone is freaking out. Yeah. Bolts sheared off. That's the heavy bags that hang down?
Yep. Yeah, one of the stands. So guess who's not hitting heavy bags for the rest of the week?
Well, is it a super special bolt, or can you go to Home Depot and get bolts? I mean, it does look like a slightly. I mean,
so it's more about the removal of them and then replacing them with proper bolts.
Okay.
I'm like our conversation in the group chat earlier. I'm mechanically retarded. I don't trust myself with anything. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna have an expert who does expert shit come fix this.
Oh yeah, I mean that doesn't. I don't know the overall system, but that looks like something I could fix. But Jeff doesn't do tools. When I go to Omaha,
am a tool.
When I go to Omaha, when I travel anywhere, I actually bring an impact and a floor jack because I'm like, no, I have these tools now. I'm not doing this like the poor man way with the jack they give you for the truck. No, fuck that. I'm bringing my little floor jack and an impact because I'm not going to use the tire iron or whatever the hell it's called. Oh, that sucks though. I feel bad. You got bad news. So were we done with the cop?
I don't know. That was just my little PSA.
Okay.
Always check the gun no matter what.
Always check the gun. Always check the gun. Speaking of checking the gun, Glock Gen 6.
Ew.
That was my first impression of it. When I first saw it, I'm like, okay. But I actually went on the Glock website, so I would actually be slightly prepared. One of the things, now this is a feature a lot of people are going to love about it, and I don't. I don't care about it at all. The flat face trigger.
That was one part I liked.
I don't care about flat face triggers. I don't really like them. They make, because I have so few of them, they make me pull the trigger a little weird. Well, but it's straight and flat. Well, yeah, but if your finger's moving the wrong way, it doesn't matter if it's a flat face trigger or not. It's still, You're still going to push it. They changed the optic plate system. It's very, very different. And it looks like the gun is drilled for basically all the optics. It's got holes. Like the slide will be drilled for the optic screws. And then the plate just goes in there. It fits inside. It's hard to explain. It's sort of shaped like a... God, I don't even know what it's shaped like. It's not a rectangle anymore. But like it fits in there like a puzzle piece, and then it's got bosses for the optic on there. And it looks like a much smarter system. Whether or not it is or not, time will tell. But it is interesting.
I sort of get the logistics of it, but I still don't fully understand why they don't just mill for like the 3 main dot profiles.
I think they basically did. It's just the boss fitting. They did mill the slide is milled for basically everybody's screws go in 2 places from the looks of it, or at least the big 3. And then, so those holes, all screw holes are in the slide. There are no screw holes in the plate. And then the little bosses stick up for, the little pegs that go into the optic. That's what the plate is for. But all of the plates fit into the slide like a puzzle piece.
Okay. I'm more interested than I was.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it does look interesting. It looked like they may have
They did the anti-Glock thing where they listened to all of their consumers do, and they just did that.
Well, yeah.
So grip is stippled. They undercut the trigger. They put a flat face trigger. Because that's what most people do. Front slide serrations that are thicker at the top. It's like, okay, we actually listen to our customers. The ledge thing, I
hate that. That's where I was like, yeah, that was a little. a little bit. It looks very Polymer 80.
Yeah,
But they put a beaver tail on it.
Yeah, they did. They actually put the full
Like a real
tail.
beaver tail. The other thing that stood out to me was they actually put palm swells into it,
Oh, okay.
which you can't really see if you're looking at a side view of it, but if you look at sort of an angled one, you can see there's a little bit of a palm swell in there. And
Okay.
it's still going to take the back straps, but
So after 15 years, they caught up to Smith & Wesson. Good job, guys. Hell
now
yeah.
here's another interesting thing. So like the flagship one that they've been posting has been the 17, and I just noticed this tonight before we started recording. The 17 looks like a 47. Like it's the shorter dust cover on the frame and rail, and the slide is that length. And then if you get a 45, then it's just the 19 slide on the same frame. I'm guessing the 47 is going bye-bye in the Gen 6.
I would think so because
The 17 is the flagship gun. Like, they basically shit on the 17 and like, oh, here's the 47. Everybody likes 47. And they didn't even make an MOS 17. And
weren't there like 3 or 4 basically Glock 17 size guns by the end of Gen 5 or Gen 4?
kind of. They had the one that everybody always would say they wanted, but no one actually wanted, was the 49. That was the 19 length grip and the 17 length slide.
Yep.
And
Because the 45 was the opposite of that, where it was a 17 frame with a 19 slide.
But the 45 got really popular, and the 49, everybody's like, meh.
Yeah.
Like when they finally saw it, it was like, oh no, I don't. I actually don't want that. Never mind. I'm sorry I said that.
It's one thing you got to watch out for is the consumer will come to you and be like, okay, so greatest idea since sliced bread, and everyone's going to want to buy 7 of them. And as a company, you go, okay, cool, fuck it, we make it. And it's like 2 sell. You're like, what the fuck? You said everyone was going to buy 10. And you're like, yeah, it sounded good in my head.
Yeah, that was also before we understood why it's like this. And yeah, well, okay. Let's see. Enlarged beaver tail, slide stop, lever, enlarged border. Don't care about that. That's dumb. The trigger guard, the undercut, that was a big win. I think that's good. I don't like the trigger, but I know everybody else does. I know everyone will disagree with me on that. It also looks a little different. The inside, I wonder how different the inside of it is, because the part of the, like a 34 or a 47, like that, the hole where the guide rod comes out is kind of big. Well, in the new one, it's kind of small.
Okay.
It's just very different looking. So I'm guessing the guide rod was changed also in some way, because they can't,
take your word for it.
Yeah. Anyway, but they still have the and then they have the V series on there as well. On their website. I was literally just reading off the Glock website. And then after that, it's a picture of Gaston Glock and his skinny daughter.
His sperminator.
Yeah. I'm sure she won't do anything to fuck the company up.
I mean, nepotism is a fun thing.
Yeah, sometimes it gets better, sometimes it gets worse, sometimes...
Well, Gaston was known for his fucking autism, never wanting to change a single thing, and motherfucker be dead, and they're like, oh, hey, we're going to just change everything that we haven't done in 30 or 40 years.
I'm still waiting for the AR. Because remember, that was a thing that was on the internet a few years ago, the Glock AR?
Yeah, I mean, everyone talks about Glock as this, they're the Honda Civic. So why people were like, yeah, Glock AR, it's going to be a $600 to $800 AR that's the equivalent of a Smith & Wesson Sport 2.
No, it's going to be like $1,000 AR. $1,000 to $1,200. If they actually come out with one, I think it's going to be like, it's going to be in that $1,000 range.
Yeah, I can see that in the modern era. $1,000
Like
not unreasonable.
Like it's mil spec, like like a 6906. Isn't that what that was? The Colt.
Yep.
Colt. Is that the right number? Did I get the number right?
I'm pretty sure.
Nope, that's a pistol.
Oh, is that the Smith & Wesson? It is.
I typed in Colt 6906 and it came up with the what is that number?
6920?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. It was 69 something. Yeah, 6920, that's what it was.
Fuck, Colt's just writing its fucking name into the dirt. It's beautiful. But it works. People still buy these motherfuckers.
They're good. I mean,
They're fine compared to like a sick.
I mean, they're let me rephrase. They're durable. The only thing I know about them is that they're durable. I don't know that they're actually good. The good and durable are not always the same thing.
Right, because a Smith & Wesson Sport 2 can be had for $560.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, buy 2 of these for the price of one of those,
and then
when
you have a parts gun.
Right, when the first one breaks, go grab the other one.
Yeah. It's perfect. Okay. Patreon.com/Not Another Shooting Show. It's only $3.57 a month, and you get a second show every single week. We had some more people sign up this week, and I forgot to bring them up. I'm sorry, but thank you. r/NASS on Reddit. That is the Reddit we refer to when we say, hey, on our Reddit. That's what we're talking about. I just clicked the wrong tab. MW Activewear. Michelle has got the design done for the Great Plains section. That goes on sale January 1st, so the shirts will be ready to order on the same day the match goes on sale. How's that for planning ahead? I didn't do it. Michelle did for me.
She's pretty damn good at this.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. Northwoods is May 2nd and 3rd. Registration is open for that. Cash payouts, 4 half-day squads. That's kind of a cool way of doing that match. The PCSL Belt Championship is in what month, Jeff?
April?
May.
Damn it.
It's in the middle of May. The weekend before Memorial Day, whatever that date is. Mission 160 Range. If you type in PCSL Belt Championship, you'll find it. Lane's got a class at Jeff's Gym January 24th in Omaha. I'd love to commit to it, but the way this winter has been, I'm going to be a last-minute sign-up if I can go.
Okay.
At least the week of. I'm not saying you have to save me a slot, but if I'm going to be able to go, I'm going to have to see that forecast within like 4 or 5 days. Yeah. So there we go. Patreon.com/Not Another Shooting Show. Only $3.57 a month. You get the entire second episode every single week. We have NAS dad jokes in this episode coming up. That's a thing we haven't had in a hot minute. There was a match at your club this past Sunday, Jeff.
There was.
How many people shot it?
11 started the match. 10 finished the match.
Oh, we had a DQ.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I never heard what it was, but it
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I was told, like, my buddy Owen went down there. He said it was nice, but he's also a tough person who's able to handle weather very effectively because he works outside. I am a bitch, and I also got kicked in the leg really hard, so I decided not to go.
As bad as that time when you couldn't walk at the night match?
Not that bad, but I was limping for a day and a half.
Okay. Because that one was bad. Like, it was like you had a broken bone and you were just like toughing it out.
Yeah, no, that one legitimately I contacted the doctor about. This one I am muscling it out and but yeah, no, I was never going to shoot this match. My club is legendary for hosting these matches all year round. I've shot them with snow on the ground. I've done the cold matches. They're miserable. They're not fun. The guns don't work great. Like, you don't work great. It's the pasters don't stick because they're frozen. So yeah, I'm props to the 10 of you or 11 of you that built an entire match for the 10 people to finish, but you will not catch my fat ass out there unless it's going to be above 60 degrees until around March.
They did only do 5 stages, which good call.
I would have done 3 stages with a 10-man squad. Fuck that.
And only one of them was a real short course.
They put in the work. My club is full of awesome people doing awesome shit. They're just morons. Because fuck that. They started building and it was below 20.
It was chilly on Sunday. It was a wee bit colder here, I think, than it was there. But there was I saw this on the competition subreddit, competition shooting, and I just saw it today. And now, of course, I can't find it. I actually commented on it. And the question was, how do you keep your hands warm at a cold weather match? And I just said, I keep my hands warm by not shooting matches when there's a foot of snow on the ground in the wintertime.
Correct.
I stay indoors. Oh, here it was. Yeah. How do y'all keep your hands warm for matches? Well, they said y'all in the title, so I'm guessing not necessarily Southern, but maybe, ooh,
Southern adjacent.
It got down to 55. Where are the hand warmers? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Yeah, that's light jacket weather. I'm not messing with gloves if it's 55. Unless it's insanely windy, then I might.
If the sun's out, I can tolerate into the upper 40s, mid 40s. If the sun's not out, I've been outside with, like you said, 50s with no sun and a breeze. It starts to cut a little deeper.
Yeah, like the RO class when I took it 8 years ago down at your club, it was a chilly morning. It was in March, like you knew it was coming, but that's what it always was. And it was like right around 30, and I had no gloves and just a light jacket. I was doing okay with the light jacket because there was no wind, but my hands got a little cold. I honestly, like, I've shot in the spring, like in April, we've had matches, and then sometimes there's a blizzard in my state in April. When I worked in radio, a blizzard actually took down the tower of my radio station, 900-foot tower. It didn't take the whole thing down. It like broke off the top 400 feet or something like that, or 200 feet.
Yeah, just 200 feet of tower flying through the air.
The engineer thought it was bad welds at the taper. The tower actually tapered at like 600-700 feet, and like top 200 and some feet broke off and fell, and we were off the air for a long time. Anyway, I have worn gloves at like April, May matches where it just got cold, but here's the sneaky smart thing to do is just don't even dick around with like, oh, it's springtime, I'm going to wear like work gloves and hand warmers. No, don't do that. Like, get ski mittens and hand warmers, and make sure your hand, like, kind of like in Dumb and Dumber, like, oh, here, take these extra gloves. My hands are actually sweaty. Like, get your hands that warm. And then the other sneaky thing to do is put your gun in a gun rug with hand warmers in it.
Yeah.
That is also a smart play.
If you're shooting 22s for Steel Challenge, I'm lazy and I'm the not bougie person at my Steel Challenge club. I'll just go into the office and leave my gun and mags in there, and then I'll just go back and get my gun when it's my turn to shoot. My bougie friend,
22s, I've not.
They're finicky at the best of time. When they're cold, the mags will not work.
Sure. I've not shot pistol 22 when it was cold before.
Yeah, and so the bougie people that I shoot with will either have coolers with hand warmers in them, or I think one guy uses a humidor or like an equivalent, something, a warming box essentially, and he just keeps all of his stuff in the warming box. So, different ways to overcome different problems. The Weitzel's, Michelle of MW Activewear, they are electronic from socks to head. So they're like changing out batteries as much as they're changing out magazines, because they will refuse to be cold, and I respect that to my core.
Yeah, I've been so tempted by, because I mean, if you just get good stuff, you don't necessarily need the electric stuff, but I took my son deer hunting the other day, and I was really wishing I had those electric socks. Like, really wishing I had them.
And anyone who has never been outside in the like freezing cold for a long time, well, you'll see people like, oh, you got to tough it out. You got to tough it out. Nope. Never tough out the cold. Always go for the bougie shit you can, because being warm is awesome.
Okay. I suppose.
Bring the extra socks. Trench foot's a thing.
Extra socks. What is that saying in Band of Brothers?
You need 3 or 4 pairs of socks. One on your feet, one around your neck, one on your balls.
Oh, yeah. But then there's like a chant they did at the end, and I forget what that was.
Yeah, I can't remember. I gotta rewatch Band of Brothers. It's been a minute.
I haven't watched it since it went off of Netflix.
Maybe that's what we can do. Find where it's located, and then we can like stream it on Discord or something. And
HBO Max. That's pretty much the only one right now. Okay. I do believe.
So we get some of the HBO Max. We just have them stream it to Discord, and then we just all get together on Discord and hang out and watch fucking Band of Brothers together.
That would be fun, dude. That's a fucking great idea.
Make either like a Patreon exclusive or
yes,
and then we figure out a drinking game.
Actually, Patreon allows streaming now. We could do it right on Patreon.
Oh, cool. And make a drinking game out of it, and every time he says "I owe silver."
Oh God, Band of Brothers drinking games. Every time you hear a ping, it's a shot.
We're going to die in episode 3. Every time someone gets shot with a pistol, there's at least a dozen of those.
Is there?
Oh yeah, a lot of them are in the concentration camp episode, but Hubler, the Quarantine episode.
Oh yeah, but he did that to himself,
and he still got shot with it. So there's at least a few, but I guess one of them in the final episode, he didn't actually shoot him with the pistol because it misfired, and then he wasn't able to shoot him. But yeah, no, maybe that we'll look for that around towards the end of the year.
No, I love the idea. As long as there isn't a snowstorm happening, that because I don't want to miss it. That'd be super fun. Oh man, it's so good. There was actually as my son's walking through, there was actually a picture I saw on the Band of Brothers Reddit today of Damian Lewis as Dick Winters, like on D-Day. He's got, his stick number, like the little thing, and it was 6'7".
I saw that as well, and I
6'7".
I have a tally on the board in my gym for every time someone makes one of those jokes, the beatings that they get if they aren't at sparring. I fucking hate that.
Mike, I know.
Nothing makes me feel older than that thing, because I remember I remember the dumb shit from when I was a kid, and parents being like, "You guys are retarded," and I'm like, I get it now, and maybe hitting children was the right thing.
All 3 of my kids love it, and it's just 6'7". What does it mean? Nothing.
Yeah,
it literally means nothing. It's just nothing. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna do a Band of Brothers stream party. Okay, we should write that down just so it get BOB stream party. Okay.
That was dirty.
ROs, you don't have to be up the shooter's ass.
Yeah. So Austin posted to our Reddit again, and a video of a guy shooting a stage, and he cropped this video very poorly, but from basically you can infer, so he ran out of the shooting area to like cut his distance down, and the RO, which I think it says later in the video, or I read it somewhere else, basically it was like his first time ROing, or he was a new RO, or he was going to be taking the RO class like the next week or something like that, so he wanted to get used to it. So the RO followed him out of the shooting area, and when he got back into the shooting area and turned to the target, the RO was running at him.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay, because the video doesn't really show it at all. I was very confused.
Yeah, so from what I can tell, so the guy's pointed at target. I think RO is like 10 degrees to the left of the gun, which is like right outside at least how he cut the video. So you kind of just have to infer that he's kind of standing there and he's like, okay, you're past that, baby. And finishes the stage, unloads and shows clears and turns around and goes, that's a reshoot. And the guy goes, yeah, I think so. And he goes, no, it is.
Or is it a DQ?
No, it is RO interference.
Did he flag him?
Does it count as a flag if you run in front of someone else?
I'm being that guy right now, but
you're trying to be the range lawyer, and
no, I'm not. That actually came up in the CRO class.
So,
because it is a DQ if your muzzle crosses someone.
If I am running we can use. Did you use the example of the nitwit that was downrange picking up brass while the guy started shooting the stage?
I don't remember if that was the example used. It was like 3-4 years ago when I took the CRO class. But I'm just pointing out that it is potentially now. Like, am I going to call that one? No. Like, I agree with you. That's RO interference if they run in front of your muzzle. Like, I didn't do anything unsafe. He did.
Right.
You know, DQ the RO.
Yes.
Don't DQ me if he runs in front of my muzzle while I'm shooting a stage.
Right.
You know, I totally agree.
Yeah.
I was just bringing up a point.
Well,
like, if you have the ability to not flag him and then you do,
right. If
it
there
could happen.
100%. I mean, the scenario that pops into my mind at like my base, if you have a target on the 180 on, let's say, the right side at the very start of the bay, and someone's kid is like, oh shit, I left the can of paint downrange, and starts running down there after the beeper goes off and you were pointing at that target, a kid runs by, or you didn't point a gun at him, he put himself between you and the target. And so I bet it would be a butt puckering moment for most people and they would probably want to go home. But
I would hope everybody's yelling stop as soon as the kid starts running.
You hope, but it's one of those, like, by the time
you
yell,
seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Right. Well, and by the time you yell stop and the kid has hopefully started stopping his momentum, he can easily still be past that line. Anyways, so it's what that kind of goes back to. There was another post that someone made where they were basically complaining about the ROs at a match not getting close enough to them. And we've talked about it before. I'm a very big proponent as an RO. I will figure out where you're going to end up, and I will do my best to meet you there at the most reasonable timing, and not like we had a stage. I posted it to our subreddit where I completely fucked the thing, but you had to go up the left side, across, and back up the right side. So you had to do this giant U. I was not going to run down range and then run all the way back like 6 times because so if you break the 180 and you're 50 yards down the thing, if you break it by like 2 degrees, no one's in danger. If you break it enough,
you don't have to be there to see that call. Like,
right,
it's not worth it.
Right, and if you broke it enough that I can see it from 50 yards behind you,
you deserve to go home.
I'll yell very loud. Don't worry. And so and like most modern timers, the AMG LabTech, and whatever the nice timers my club has.
Yeah.
You can set those to pick up like suppressed 22s.
Yeah, they'll pick up some really quiet stuff.
We had a problem where our guys were mag dumping in bay 1 and we were on bay 2 and we were catching their fucking mag dumps on our timer. So like, you don't have to be exactly up people's ass to get the time. So I'm just saying, like, some ROs believe they need to occupy the same space as you. Like they need to be, I'm not going to say inside you, but like a deep hugging, like a koala hug. If they could ride your back, they would do that. You don't need to do that.
You just don't need to get all Trent Reznor.
I want to feel you from the inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my RO spiel.
That's the number one tip I will give new ROs is like, you don't have to be right there. It's actually the only thing I will like actually correct people on, you know. Otherwise I'll just give like tips and stuff, but because what happens is they think they need to pick up every shot on the timer, and you don't. You need first and last. Anything else in the middle is gravy. But if your stage that you're running, like if you're running a stage at a major, and it just is not conducive to you picking up every shot, guess what? You're not going to pick up every shot. I ran a big retreat stage at Cornhusker last year. I didn't pick up every shot. It was not going to happen.
Right. The argument that I've been told is that if the shooter is unable to complete the course of fire and they don't believe that the time you have is their final shot, that they can argue for a reshoot. And especially at a local, my response is, okay, have a reshoot. I don't care. Like, yeah. I'm not here to run fucking 40-yard dashes for 12 or 15 shooters on the off chance that someone needs to get a reshoot. I don't 100%. Care.
No.
At a major, maybe there's a conversation around it, but like in general, I'm the first to, if I yell stop and I'm not 100% sure and it turns out I'm wrong, I'll give you a reshoot without in 10 seconds. Like, you don't even need to ask for it. Be like, oh, I fucked up. Okay, you get a reshoot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. It doesn't say anything about me.
But here's the thing though, if they want to argue that, oh, that time's not correct. Oh, well, do you have video evidence that the time is not correct? Otherwise, you know, if it was reasonable, like if the time is reasonable and I know I had the timer in a place where the last shot could be heard and they're not shooting a PCC, yeah, we're going to go with this time unless you show me video proof otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like and when you show me video proof, I go, okay, cool. Here's a reshoot. Just like Andy got a reshoot at the dark match because the RO called a time, and when I hit the button, the times weren't the same. But I'm kind of in the, like, I tend to rely on technology, but I went with it thinking I misheard or whatever, shit happens. Yeah. And then I ran the stage and I went, Andy did not shoot this. It was like 6 seconds slower than me.
Yeah. And I was like, not 6 seconds slower than Jeff.
Right. I was like, that's
like
not
a
even
second
reasonable.
or two slower.
Right. And so I was like, go watch your video. Tell me. And that's the nice thing about the hat cams is you can literally just, okay, there's a beep and there's my final shot. What's it? And what is the time? Boom. It turned out, like he said, it was like 17 seconds instead of 22 seconds.
Yeah. I just did 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and my time was somewhere in the neighborhood of 17, I think, Mississippi. And my time went into the timer is like 20 something.
Yeah. And so again, as an RO, I went, okay, cool. You get to reshoot. There was a miscommunication between me and the RO and the tablet and the timer, and it could have been as simple as he yelled it, and when he put it behind his back, he bumped it on his leg, or someone shooting an open gun in the bay next to us somehow it grabbed that time or whatever.
No, there's been a lot of times where if I feel like here's an RO tip: if you think something like you bump the timer after the last shot. I mean, I know you have to watch the shooter and all that, but like get the timer in front of you right away as soon as possible and look at it and see if there's a big delay between the last 2 shots.
Yeah.
And if you've got like a 4-second delay, well then, how long does it take to say, if you are finished, unload and show clear? If, you know,
yep.
you dinked it.
And like Andy said, when you're saying that, if you're finished, unload, show clear, take a quick look at the timer. Just get it's a 17.
Yeah, that's also a very good idea. Yep.
Right. And so that you're like, blah, 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 blah. And then you turn that again, it's like 22. You're like, when I looked at that, it was 17. So there's something, and that's a good indication to go back. And like Andy said, oh, when he ejected the round, it hit the timer, or when I put it next to my leg, I must have hit it. And you go back one shot. Oh, there's a 17. This makes sense that he didn't have a 6-second difference. So,
and as the RO, you are allowed to just make that decision. You know, like, you know what happened. You know, I mean, don't cheat for your buddy. Like, oh no, that was I bumped the timer on that last. Oh really? He mag dumped on that last popper. Bullshit.
Yeah, we've all had those days.
Yeah.
When your bullets are anti-magnetic and you're like, this popper needs to be shot 15 times.
God, I wish there was such a thing as a brass magnet. Don't you?
Oh yeah, that would be so convenient.
It would be so convenient. Except brass magnets that don't pick up 380 brass.
Okay, I think that 380 should just be discontinued as a cartridge. Like, just
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sorting that shit. I reloaded enough that I could see it. Like, I'd be cranking that shit, and a 380 would pop into the feed, and I would look at it, and my brain went, that's too short, and pull it out. Yep, 380, off it goes. The worst for me though are it's like a Russian 9mm or something. It's
9mm Makarov.
Well, the 9mm Makarov sucks. That one can also fuck right off,
because that's like even closer to regular 9mm size than a 380.
Yep, that one's super hard to catch.
Oh, I hate that one so bad.
And then there's a Russian 9mm Parabellum brand.
Really?
That I think it has like a ledge in it or something, and so it'll like catch your die weird. And so, or the primer pocket is different than American or like European style, and so it will break your the depriming tool.
Oh, the decapping pin.
Yep. So
yeah.
That one's also annoying. So if we can just all agree for good brass case, also fuck you, Austin, but good brass cased 9mm, that's what we should go with. Fucking Austin shoots Magtech steel, and that they coat it with zinc or something to make it look like it's nickel plated.
Oh yeah.
And so it looks like nickel plated brass, and there's no indication that it's steel other than a magnet. Mm-hmm. And Austin has to shoot the cheapest shit.
I've seen like brass. It looks like brass, and it's steel. There's some, I think, tool ammo, or I can't remember what it was.
Fucking Russians.
Fucking Russians. Anyway, it is time for the first time in a long time. We've got Ask Dad jokes.
Woo.
Some of them are kind of Christmassy. That was part of the inspiration for this. What is Santa's favorite shooting sport?
High power?
USPS sleigh.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what does Santa put in your stocking if you're naughty?
380 brass?
P320. 380 brass is good too, though. I like that one. Okay. How many pro shooters does it take to reset a stage?
They reset?
None. Pro shooters don't reset stages. 0 times 100 is still 0.
Their mom and dads do.
Uh-huh. If Santa shot USPSA, what class would he be in?
Oh, I don't know. What class would he be in?
There was a teaser of this earlier. Sleigh class.
Jesus.
Speaking of Jesus, if Jesus shot USPSA, what class would he be in?
Pacifist?
He would be a grand passer.
Oh, yeah.
If Justin Timberlake shot USPSA, what class would he be in?
I don't know what class would he be in.
It's gonna be my class.
Jesus. My eyes hurt from rolling so hard.
Hey, did you hear what is now included in every case with a P320?
A tourniquet?
Yes!
Yes!
I hate it when you guess the jokes, but I'm proud of you at the same time. What do you call a hooker with a P320?
What do you call a hooker with P320?
A hooker with a hole in her leg. And on that note, actually, no, I think I'm going to save those. 22. I'm going to save those. We're not quite there yet. I'm going to save those last two. But there you go. Nash dad jokes. Haven't had any in a while. Mostly because every time I tried to sit down and write some, they all sucked. I mean, not that these were that great, but I mean, I got some laughs out of Jeff.
Joke writing is difficult.
It's hard. I've actually done stand-up. I won a local stand-up. I got second place in a local stand-up contest. I placed appropriately. The guy who got third should have got first. And he actually did stand-up for quite a while. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but he actually... Oh, fuck. What is the guy's name? He actually tweeted at Jeremy Piven before he was going to do a show in St. Louis. Just sort of cocky, like, hey, excited to see your show tonight. What's it take to get 5 minutes before you go on? And he actually baited him, and he's like, okay, fine. We'll see what you got, kid. And so he got to do 5 minutes before Jeremy Piven, and he did pretty well. I said, were you nervous? He's like, uh-huh. Shit in my pants. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay. More show. Little more show. I'm lost. Because I jumped around. Oh, they want us to shoot the peach.
They do want us to shoot the peach.
Who's they?
Our buddy Jeremy, all the Georgia guys we've interviewed, they have said that we should come down and drink bourbon and shoot the peach whenever. They haven't told me when it's going to be. If it is any time anywhere near the summer, that's hard fucking no. Like, you guys live in Soup. I don't understand how you exist.
My wife and I went to Soup on vacation once, and it was... I mean, it wasn't that hot. It was like 85 every day, but the humidity was like 80%. It was not fun. But I mean, I kind of promised my wife I was going to travel a lot less this year. So, however, Delta has direct flights from Sioux Falls to Atlanta. So.
Yeah, I also have 4 trips already planned for 2026, so it will depend on where it lands. But
yeah, but no, I would love. I've not ever outside of nationals. I've never traveled a great distance to shoot a major ever, and I would like to do that.
Yeah, it's other than Dragons Cup and nationals. I've never flown. I don't think I've flown for matches or Florida. Fuck, I forgot about Florida.
Well, especially like a section match because you really get or level 2s like it's like the well done club match.
Yep.
You know, except when we talk to Scott, like they're all well done. Well,
False.
Some of us don't paint everything, but we're learning. No, I would love to go. I can't make any promises, but I would love to go.
Yeah, we just got to figure out logistics.
I'm a peach. I'm full of movie references today. That's from A League of Their Own, which is on Netflix right now. I love.
Oh God, I haven't watched that movie in
it's a great
20
movie.
Years.
Love that movie. The ending is fantastic. I love the ending. It's such
I can't even remember the ending at this point.
Oh, I've seen that more times than I should have, but it's a really great movie.
My family used to watch. My dad was really big into baseball, so we watched all the baseball movies. Field of Dreams. I've actually been to the Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams is the most overrated baseball movie there is.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but it hits the heartstrings a little bit.
I mean, it does. Like, I'd probably bawl my eyes out if I watched it now. Like, hey, Dad, you want to have a catch? Like, yeah, I'd be bawling all over the place. But, it's as weird as it is to say, it's not a baseball movie.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It's a man finding himself that happens to be around baseball and like figuring out his family.
It has to do with baseball, but it's not really a baseball movie. Now, The Sandlot, that's a baseball movie.
I hate The Sandlot.
What?
Yeah. Never. Here's my lore. I don't like The Sandlot and I don't like The Goonies.
Oh, God. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why?
I don't know. The humor just doesn't land with me.
How does it not land with you with The Sandlot? The Goonies I get, but I've never heard of anybody I've never once heard anyone say, I don't like The Sandlot. Yeah, I've heard people say, I've never seen it. I've never heard anyone say, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the whole thing, and doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, everyone. On behalf of Not Another Shooting Show, I'd like to apologize for Jeff.
You probably should say that on a much more regular basis.
We should close every show with it. We need to apologize for Jeff. What did he do this week? I don't remember, but I'm sure he did something. But
just a preemptive apology.
Yeah,
feels reasonable.
It does. All right. On that note, he is Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is Not Another Shooting Show.